All right, so welcome back to Big Bert's Adventures. Today we are working on the car. Thought about a couple of things that need to be done that are tedious before we do a paint job on this thing. So I've got the hood open here. I've got to get some power to the battery. That looks, we're just in 620 or 920 was the last time that was we've had. I've done a couple of things to the car since I've had it. I did fix the fuel system, so it's back to a manual fuel pump. But the big magic on this car, the reason why we're out here today, is this trunk lid was ran into. So right here was ran into. Kind of hit the fin a little bit, but the rest of it's just fine. So I want to see if I can get the trunk open today and off, and then see if I can fix this caved in area. The reason why I'm fixing this is because the parts for these cars are becoming so much more rare that a trunk lid off a used Cadillac like this is around, I think it was around $900 to $4,000. So, but nobody has one even near me. So, I have one. Let's just see if we can fix this. So that's what we're going to do today. Get power to the car because it's got that pop trunk thing. And then, we'll take this lid off and see what we can do. Thanks for joining us on this 62 Cadillac project. She still looks good. It's been way too hot to work on the car, but this is a beautiful day. It's around 80, probably 85-ish, so I'll take that all day long. And yeah, so let's get into this and see if we can get it. I don't know if I'll start it up today. It hadn't been started in over a year, so, but if we can get some power to it and get that pop trunk thing happening, get the trunk off, we can get this trunk fixed. Thanks for watching, you guys. All right, so let's get some power. I think we'll use this yellow cord here. Sorry, I've pulled all my power cords in, and this is the one that was on the ground. Of course, anything that's going to get in my way today is going to. Come on. All right. So let's get this thing plugged in. Thank goodness we're just going right over to the car with it. It's nice to have a bench for sure. And then we got our little car charger here. This is a Wagon Tech 4 amp. So it's just way better than the big battery chargers. Let's see what we can do here. Get this thing, let's get this thing all charged up. Yeah, that's the only thing about these is they don't open up very wide. Golly. Let's get the black on there first. Then let's get this on here. Try to, wow, way too big. Let's see what's going to happen here. Okay, so it's going to slow and roll, but since we have power hooked up to it, and this battery is, holy cow, let's get a little something for that. Oh, see, everything I trip on. Let's go. Where did I put it? So let's get a towel. Let's get some cleaner. Yep. Oh yeah, I just did that. Let's get that cleaned up. So this is a 1000 cranking amp max 27 battery. So we're for sure gonna have to get another one of these. It's way past its due. I don't even know what the warranty would be on that battery. We can look it up. I'll put it on the screen. All right. Let's go over here and see if we can at least pop the trunk. And it's going to be hidden. Let's see. It's going to be hidden right here. Look at the inside of this guy, huh? It's just sat here. But it's going to be up in the dashboard. I'm not going to change anything about the dash other than clean it up really good before I put the lid back on it. So let's see. And there's the button. Let's see. Nothing. What do you have to have the key in? Oh man. I'll pop that trunk. Did it give me a little pop action here? Nope. Okay. I know I've had it open before, but yeah. Sorry guys, I'm trying to work on this head camera. Let's see. What do we got? Is it going to, is it charging? Let's see if a key will work in the trunk. Nope. Nope, because the trunk. Let's go over here. Nope, don't have seats in there yet. Let's see what we got. It's my trouble. Getting on the ground is a big problem for me, so it makes this car interesting. Hey. Okay. Let's make sure you guys can see. Let's hit the button once. Oh shoot. Nothing. Whoa. I don't know why the button's not working. Man. But it'll turn over. Wow. Very cool. But no action on there. Oh man. Well, that's cool. I probably should be in park, not neutral. Okay. Let's get back up off the ground here. I'd say that's promising. That battery's not too bad. Alright, I'll bring it back when I figure it out. Everything else on that dashboard works perfectly. So I've got to get to the back of the car, and I just blew up that tire over there. It's got a small leak in it, and then I've got to kick out the placeholders here, and there's another jack under there, I believe. Yep. But we're not going far. Dadgummit. Garage door thing, so annoying. All right, a little breeze there. Yeah, thank you. So we know this turns over really well. I just put some carb cleaner in there and it started right up. So, but we don't really want to. I was thinking that I had to have it started. What the heck? I was thinking I had to have it started to get that button to push, but nope. So I'm thinking it's the pump in the trunk that's keeping it from firing. So, but I did manage to get all the windows down. So I've wanted the windows down in here. So we worked that system out. So I've got the windows down here, and then we'll pull it out. Let's do this. kind of by myself, so I need a little arcing action going on there. Yikes. We don't want that. Oh, there it is. There it is, right there. We gotta fix that. We gotta put electrical tape around that guy. That will end your day for sure. Okay, so let's put this thing in gear. All right, or out of gear. So reverse is all the way down. The next one over is neutral. So I think this is, that definitely feels like a gear. Okay, so that's park, that's neutral. We've had this car moved around all over the place. Horn's not working. That might be a good indication of something in the dashboard. All right. Let's see here. If we can just get this to roll forward just a little bit. Yep. Definitely got to get it to turn that way. Get it to push a little. From the wall. Put it in gear. All right, now we can get back behind here. Moved up enough to where I could sit here. Look at all this crap under it. But she's stuck. Looks like somebody drilled out the lock at some point. So let me see what else I can do here to it. Let's see how busted up it is. This is where somebody hit it right here. Let's see if I can get that popped back out. Let's go in here. Let's grab this cylinder. Oh yeah, let's see what happened. Whoa. All right, we got the trunk open, everyone. That thing was shot. Look where somebody had beat that up to get in there. It just came right out, man. All right, let's go. I don't remember what's in the trunk. It's been over a year since I've been in there because the pop-it thing works inside. That's funny, I've never looked at the lock, to be honest with you. Okay, what do we got in here? Get the cord out. Okay. Ooh, that's a big trunk. Look at that, you guys. Look at this. This is the original paint color that was on this Cadillac. This gold. Wow, there's no rust at all in this trunk. Look at the original padding. It's almost like this trunk was replaced. And then you got some big giant tire there, another giant tire here. Let's see if we can get a light in here. Let's see what we got, but we're just going to take the trunk off and see where we can go from there. Oh, there is a wire here. I'm guessing this is for the popper. So we'll see what's wrong with that too. All right, we're back. So I moved the chair because I didn't need that anymore. And then we got to get some light. So let's see if we can clip this to this. Get us some light here. I got a prop for when this, let's see, can we get that in there? It's too long. I know. Okay, that figures. So it looks like that's already loose. So let me get my impact here. Looks like we have a connector, maybe. A connector here. Is there a connector? Oh, big old spider. Yep, not my friend. Where's the connector? Looks like it's up in the trunk. All right, let's go see where that is. But yeah, we just need to take the trunk bolts out. Oh man. Oh, we'll find that, I guess, here in just a second. Uh-oh, that's gonna be important. Yeah, looks like that's in there. Okay, let's do this. All right. We just don't want to get hit in the head with that, by that trunk for sure. Wow. Oh my gosh, everything is moving. Jeez. Okay. Of course, where I need to get everything is. There we go. Let's get this one. Oh, there's a wire over here too. Alright. Let's make sure we don't bend the trunk lid. There we go. Look at that. There's the underpiece for the column. A couple of horns under there. Alright. Alright. Which one do we take off first, eh? Seriously? What a mess. Okay. So, let's go. Okay. Oh, that's heavy. I can already feel it. Alright. Okay. That one's loose. Let's get this guy here. Alright. And let's set this down. Get rid of the light real quick. Put that up here so I can see. No shop lights yet. Alright. Let's see. Let's pull that this way. Okay. Oh, whoa. Should have expected that. Let's see where these wires are going to. That looks cool. Alright, so we do have wires here on both sides. I don't want to break it. The reason why I put it here is so it didn't get broke. But it's time. We're working on the Cadillac now. And it's warm enough to where this tape is just coming off. Okay. Gotta go to the other side and get that. Just bringing you guys along. As long as the battery works. Working on the Cadillac. That's what everybody wants. That's what everybody's going to get. Alright, we got this big piece here. Which was really more on that side. Come on. Oh, whoa. Yeah. That would have been a bad day. This window's so hard. This rear window is so hard to find. Oh my gosh. Let's go. I need to find somewhere to put this thing so it doesn't get hurt. It's priceless. Tool. Look at that. Beautiful. Alright, so I think we can lift the trunk off now, carry it through. Gotta have somewhere to set it up. So This will be the first time removing the trunk. Yeah, it's nice and heavy. Ow! There we go. Okay. Wires are all good. All right. Ain't gonna come easy, I can tell you that. All right. There we go. 1962 Cadillac Fleetwood trunk lid removed. Woo! You're welcome. All right, let's go back here. This is what it looks like. Trunk is removed. We are in serious mode now, people. And it's good because we can clean all this up. Get everything out of the trunk here. Wow. This is crazy. Look at all the crap in there. Yeah, we're gonna definitely work on the trunk a bit. Hopefully there's not a ton of rust. It looks like a lot of rust there, but that's surface. I mean, that side looks good over there. All right. That was fun. That's a don't do it by yourself one right there, okay? But let's go see what we got. See it? But we got to get this trim off of here so we can fix that trim. So let's get a Phillips and knock that out. Oh man. Look how awesome this thing is. This is a trunk, but look how pretty. The padding is still good, but it sure does sound like a lot of gritty sand nastiness in there. Let's get it. Not a sponsor, but Powerade Zero. Hey, how are you? I'm good. Just trying to get some outside time. Get this Cadillac worked on. Yeah. Alright, let's get these screws out of here. Oh no. Oh, that one's stripped. Great. Oh, looks like these bits are too hard. Alright, well we're back out here with the 62 Cadillac, looking good. Look how beautiful she looks, huh? All in primer gray. So we got the trunk lid off. And then yeah, so we got the trunk lid off. I was fighting with these screws. Some of these are just 1962, gonna be here forever. And of course we have the wreck here. I don't know, this is a little intimidating. But yeah, you can see the curve of the trim. I'm trying to get this piece of trim off here so I can save it. But I got all the other screws out. These latch screws here, they just wouldn't come off, so I had to break the metal. But we'll get those back on there. But yeah, I just want to show you guys what I'm up to. Let's go. All right, well, we're gonna try to get this piece of trim off. I'll just show you guys how I'm doing that. Hopefully you can see me. Yep. Very carefully, just breaking it from its 1962 sill. There we go. Broke loose. So there it is. It's really bent right here. Try to fix that because this trim piece is, I don't know if I have it on the trim wall or not, but yeah, it's pretty bad. We're going to basically be banging on this seam here. What I want to do is take this seam off here and here, probably to about here, and try to pull this up and get to this under piece, because these are two separate pieces here, and I want to see if I can bend this down, pull this. This is really thin. This trunk lid is really thin, except for here, structure. So I'm gonna try to get to that, pop that in as much as I can, get the lines back. Yeah, this is gonna be a project. This is the first time I'm doing this, but I think this is the correct way to do it. So here we go. Getting a little late, so I'm just gonna put the car back in the garage. Okay, so this is where we got today. Basically just pulling the seam up on this side. Drilled a couple of access holes here and here. And I've got a good majority of the crash that hit the frame. I've got it separated. So even the F is coming out, maybe. But so tomorrow what I'm gonna do is blow torch all this and then just hit it and see how far I can get the seams to match. So once that's done, I'll evaluate if this trunk is usable. Like I said, it's a small percentage of damage. It looks worse than it is. This is really thin metal. This is the frame structure piece. It didn't get moved at all. I did all this just to gain access, and then I'll put it back. But I'm trying not to disconnect this seam, just this seam right here, and it goes all the way to the lock. Now this other part is, there's no damage, so I'm trying to match it, and you can see where it starts to curve in here, but this is going to need heat. So what we're going to do is we're going to have part 2, part 3, and part 4, because this trunk is so important. What I'm going to do in this series with the trunk, because really the trunk and the seats are the only thing I need for this car. So we're going to clean the trunk out. That'll be a really neat thing to do. You know, just a reminder what it looks like. And then while the lid's off, I'm going to go through here. Look at this, guys. No rust. No rust. What the... So I'm gonna clean all this out, vacuum it, hit it with the grinder. This trim, I'm just gonna tape it up, clean it up as much as I can around it. See where the window's been out for long. Pull this seam out. Just get this whole back cleaned up, looking like that, and get everything out of the trunk. Stop using it as a storage. And just get it nice looking. Now here is where whatever hit the trunk hit here too, the fin. But now I can get to the fin from the inside, and I'll see if I can pop that out with an airbag. So that'll be part of these video series. But I think that's good for now. I hope the video is better. I know the first one I looked like I was melting. I'm not gonna lie to you, I did take a break because I was sweaty and crazy, but this isn't a job. This is a hobby, and getting it out to you guys is, you know, is something I want to do. So I'm not gonna do a big, long video. We got the trunk lid off. We got to the trunk. One more time. It looks beautiful. That's what it used to look like. That was the paint of the car. That was the color of the car right there. And then just go through here, you know, everywhere there's a little surface rust, get that done. I'll probably go over this one more time, and then we'll do a new mat, new sound mat, and then we'll primer this up and get this colored the same car that we're going to color, or the same color we're going to color the car. So she's back in her hole for the meantime, and when I get time to work on this, I will get you guys videos out. But hopefully this is a good video for the week. Everybody stay tuned, and thanks for watching.